trying to confirm that most people that this is a real game. This is a real game that I'm about to play.
You damn twig snappers! People are trying to sleep.
The tasty smell of the start of a weenie roast. I need to get me some kielbasa and White House.
Continue.
7-letter word for long and hard. Starts with an A. What is this? I know this. What would be long and hard?
Was what me?
Arousal. What does long and hard have to do with arousal?
Well, Harvey, if you don't know the answer to that by now, it's safe to say you never will.
Birdman! Pant! You're here for the duplex! It burned down!
Peter Potamus, you're under arrest for the arson of this guy's half a house.
Harvey, help me! I didn't do it! Well, I mean, the fire was going out, so I threw your mailbox in to keep it going a bit longer for my s'mores, but I didn't start it!
Ordinarily, I turned down a case while busy with something else.
Clearly not anything arousing.
But seeing how this hippo saved me in a case, I need a good lawyer, now!
Hey, anybody got an extra set of trousers? Damn intern ripped my good chinos!
Save me!
Yeah, sure.
And even saved my life.
Birdman's drowning! All right, what'd I do? What'd I do?
There's a woman in the men's room.
What are you...
1,000! 1,000!
I have to. I'll take the case.
Profile added. Alright. Some fancy elevator music.
I'll take the case.
Harvey, also known as Harv. HB Birdman. Harry. Whatever you call him. This superhero turned lawyer defends the helpless and downtrodden when any other lawyer probably would not.
I've already taken the case.
Did you get that thing that I sent to
Peter
you?
Potamus is a lawyer at 7 and 7 alongside Harvey Birdman. While he manages to get out of doing actual work, he excels at sexual innuendos, flatulence, and excessive eating.
I'll take the...
That.
Volturo.
Birdman, is it not enough that you taste by having your duplex? Now you have to suffer by losing to me.
Oh, Henry! Mwah!
Oh, cute. An air kiss. Followed by an air fondle, air squeeze, and then finally an air...
Oh.
Order! Order in the courtroom! Presenting evidence.
Suddenly evidence. Alright. Fire started around 11 p.m. and burned for about 2 hours before emergency vehicles showed up. By then, the duplex was burned to the ground. I'm gonna turn this down. That sounds about right. Book of Matches from Boobies. It has Potamus' name and phone number handwritten inside.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, I would like to... Mr. Peter Potamus to the stand.
Okay,
don't say anything. Got it? The less you say, the better our case.
He's still making s'mores.
Now, Mr. Potamus, if you wouldn't mind, jury and the world, your total and complete guilt in this case?
I am sorry. I will not admit to anything because I have a bad case of laryngitis. Therefore, I cannot talk. Good day then.
But you just... this is preposterous. Your Honor, if I could, I demand the defendant admit to the crime. I demand it.
Mr. Bam Bam, does your defendant have laryngitis?
Yes.
Laryngitis?
Why, of course. He probably couldn't even say one more word.
See? I told you. Case dismissed.
Laughable. No further questions, Your Honor. He did it.
Mr. Bombs over Baghdad, you're up.
Ladies and gentlemen, sure, my client appears to be a callous, privileged, sticky mess of a hippo, but he is also
Stupid.
guilty of cooking weenies over my burning house and consuming large quantities of alcohol, all while dancing naked with tribal drums. But not of starting a fire.
If it pleases Your Honor, why don't we just ask someone who saw the whole thing happen?
Would a Mrs. Gigi Quackenbush Lopez Finderstein David Peck Wong Birdman Vitor? What? Please take the stand.
She's wife, I think. What are you doing?
If you would, please tell the court what you saw that fateful evening when...
Of course.
All right. Witness testimony.
Harry, Birdman, and I recently got back together. We're married, you know. Anyway, I was returning from my butcher's house, when I saw a small fire on our porch. I saw that hippo just standing there with those matches in his hand.
You mean that in conjunction with the book of matches found at the scene, this testimony puts Potamus on the scene with intent? Nothing further!
Great.
I think I get a cross-examination or something, right?
Well, no doubt. You need to hammer down, good buddy. You are in the granny land looking for beaver. Watch for bears. Over.
I'll take that as a yes.
All right. Profile added. All right. Gigi has been...
Press that button. Again. Again.
I didn't need that. Gigi has been married 7 times and never divorced. So you're married 7 times, like currently. One of her more forgettable marriages to everyone's favorite Harvey Birdman. Okay, so this is basically Phoenix Wright.
If it seems that the defendant is holding something back, try pressing. Yeah, nothing looks out of place here.
Yeah, if you don't think so, Harvey.
You never admitted that to anyone before, and it's on record. Gigi, wife.
Not while I'm under oath, Harry.
Yeah, great.
Well, I guess that does make some sense.
You're not helpful. You're not helping.
I would bet that I could present something that contradicts this statement.
This matchbook, found at the scene of the crime, my house.
Sure. Looks like a matchbook to me.
Don't you find it strange that my client would put his own name and phone number on the very matches he used to burn my house and leave them there for all to find?
Not really. He was probably gonna give them to some intern.
Nah, I was gonna give them to Savannah over at Boobies.
Aha! Ixnay on the atches may.
No, I mean, I was gonna give him to Savannah until I saw Gigi. I gave him to her at the weenie roast at your place, Birdman. She asked for him, and I, being a gentleman, obliged. Plus, it's not like I could ever use him without thumbs and all.
So that does place Gigi at the scene of the crime with the book of matches. Wait, but why?
Dun dun dun.
Bird girl to the rescue! I found a new piece of evidence. It's a cigarette lighter with the initials PP engraved on the side. I found it at your house, Birdman.
Oh, thanks for that evidence. That's great. For the other side...
A cigarette lighter with Mr. Pottermus's initials on it at the scene of the conflagration. Ladies and gentlemen of the
Does he
jury,
just have, like, water
I believe
stuck
that
at the back
this is
just
what
every
we
time he
refer
talks?
to as a smoking gun.
Or some people I know call it a lighter.
Something here just doesn't make sense.
What is fishy here? Like all of the above.
But how do we know that PP stands for Peter Potamus? It could stand for P the Funk Maker, Phil Febin, or maybe even,
Hey, Peanut! What's your last name?
Did she say she was my wife again? Because maybe she could help me with that 7-letter word.
Would the witness please rephrase her testimony for the court?
I can change my testimony. I pulled up in front of our place and saw Petey. Whatever. He was lighting a fire by the front door using that lighter. I drove off to get help from my precious husband, Harry.
Okay, so something is wrong.
Oh? Where did you drive for help?
I drove down the street and dialed 911 on my cell phone.
I can't believe I processed incriminating evidence against Birdman's client. Now there's no way Birdman can win this case on his own. He needs me and the Bird team now more than ever. I will make up for this, but how? How?
Sorry.
I know! 911! That's it! I'll get the recording, we'll find out her story doesn't check, and I will save this case! To the burglar!
Yeah.
This will do it, Birdman! I found new evidence which will convict Potamus for good! I mean Gigi.
Thanks, I think.
No, the thing I really liked about the Nintendo Wii is it does have a lot of abstract games.
Hey, there's like a duplex on fire.
Oh, okay. What is the address?
I'm not really sure, but it belongs to Birdman.
Okay, ma'am. Would that be a Henry or Harvey Birdman?
Oh, it's Harry.
Oh. Okay, well, according to our directory, there are no Harry Birdmans in the area. I'm sorry, is this Gigi?
Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Scott.
Hey, you. How you doing? I didn't know you were working tonight.
Yeah, only a few more hours. I'll see you later.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, great. Yeah, real great.
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here.
So do I present the cassette? Screw it, I'll do it.
This evidence says you made the call at 12:30 a.m. That's exactly an hour and a half after you said you saw Potamus setting the fire.
Well,
See,
here's what
this
happened.
is the kind of...
I drove to the birdcage to see if you were there. You weren't, but there was this suspicious guy with an eye patch who I flirted with. I mean, watched for like an hour because I thought he had something to do with the fire. He didn't. Then I drove to Peanut's house to see if he was awake. He was. Or at least he was by the time I left. Oh. And that is when I called 911 to report the fire.
So you pretty much let my house burn down? All my stuff gone? My Bell Biv Devo collection? My coupons?
That thing I sent him?
That thing he sent me? Wait, what thing?
A prenuptial agreement between Harvey and Gigi saying she gets half of any insurance claim.
What? Wait! There's the motive!
So,
This is back from when Adult Swim had more stuff to watch.
I brought a copy with me.
That is surprisingly well thought out for this hippo. To have a copy. A prenuptial agreement between Harry Birdman and Gigi stating that Gigi will receive half of any insurance money for theft or destruction of Harry's personal property.
You may have motive and access to the crime scene and a reasonable time frame and opportunity, but I have proven that the fire was started with Potamus's engraved lighter. That lighter is integral to winning this case.
So you are telling the court that the owner of the lighter is the arsonist. Isn't that right, Volturo? While these may appear to be Peter Potamus's initials engraved on the lighter, if you flip it over, tilted at a 90-degree angle while gleaming it towards the sun and possibly wear an eye patch, the initials clearly read GG.
By the great god of horn gods, I declare this case over.
I can't believe it. We won!
See? I told you we could do it.
We won! We won!
So, who won?
Eeny, meeny, miny, Birdman.
He just... Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, Birdman.
Well, Potamus, it looks like I'll have to crash at your place for a while.
Sure, but you have all that insurance money coming to you. Too bad Gigi gets half.
Actually, I get all of it.
Present the evidence that proves Harvey is entitled to the insurance money.
It turns out Harry Birdman signed this prenuptial agreement, and I would like to take this time to tell everyone that I am not Harry.
Ha ha ha! Quadruple entendre! At least in French it is.
Alright. Yeah. Another good show that was on Adult Swim was Home Movies. That really bad animated cartoon with Coach McGurk.
Halt! Who goes there? Welcome to 7 and 7 After Hours. The building's completely deserted, so if you're here to deliver a package and or rob us, there's no one here to sign for it / stop you. Have a great night!
Yeah, great. Not the birdcage.
Morning. What's on the docket for... Love what you've done with the place. Very airy.
Oh, I probably would have liked Tim and Eric if I gave it a chance.
Wait. Where's my desk? Yeah, I think I'd be more concerned with the stuff that was in the bottom drawer.
You saw those?
You tell me, HB. What might be wrong with this little picture of yours?
We're going zen. Very minimalist. I like it.
Nice. That'll cut down on all that silly "we've been robbed" fuss.
They're moving me to a new office? I made partner!
Yeah, isn't that great? No.
Peanut, we've been robbed!
You think? Let's not be hasty now. Hey, I'm just happy they didn't get my computer. Or this stack of money.
Some of that stuff was irreplaceable. My mask balm was in there. My big box of rubber bands. All gone. Jackie, give me the police department. Jackie? Let me use your computer to email Jackie. Hey, why wasn't your computer stolen?
Blind justice? Do we really need to involve the cops in this?
If not the police, who'd do it?
Go ahead.
I'll take the case.
Alright. I can actually move around and do stuff now. Well, I actually have to point. Alright, there's a strange giant machine here. It looks like someone left their death ray just sitting in front of my window, completely ruining my spectacular city view. Apparently it's a person. Have you met Mr. X's death ray? X's death ray machine pushed in front of my office window. Not only is this device dangerous, it's a terrible eyesore. Okay, it's missing something in its slot. Let's see, antenna. I don't know if that did anything. Let's see. Inch high private eye. Tied up and gagged on the floor of my room. Kinky. Alright, I'm so glad he still has a gag.
Missed it by an inch.
Oh, he comes with slogans. That's adorable. A private eye of the smallest stature. Inch high has served 7 and 7 on a number of occasions. Alright, cable. A massive tapeworm! No, it just looks like it's just part of my phone. But where's the phone? And where's my intercom box? Jackie! Let's see, money. You know what? It would not surprise me if they had the same voice actor. Or at least the same vocal inspiration. Alright, a lot of money. Into the chest it goes. Stack of Benjamins, and they fit perfectly in my pocket. Like they say, if the money fits, keep it. Even if Peanut did say it was his. This appears to be a triple duper grande coffee cup. That makes me thirsty for scalding liquid. Alright, let's see. He's still there. Some drop their keys. Because why wouldn't they drop their keys? Ow. A used coffee cup. Great, just what I want to do. Carry around garbage with me all day. Good thing this cup is empty, or else I may have burned myself when I put it in my pocket. He put it in his pocket. A pair of car keys with a yellow tag. One for the door and one for the trunk. Or maybe it is one for the door and one for the ignition. Wait, maybe this one's a house key. Or a safe key. Very interesting.
Perhaps I should move to another location and...
Alright, another location.
I found something. What's this look like to you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you saying something?
Bird
It's a
handler.
greasy bag attached to a child's boxer shorts, and it's under pieces of my intercom, which means...
Babe, whoever stole the stuff dropped the box and slash bag. Babe.
Right.
Don't be shy. Get up close and do some examining.
Listen to the bag, taste the bag, smell the boxers. Listen to the bag.
What are you...
Shh, I'm listening for clues. Watch and learn. This is how a true detective works.
Yeah, so what does the bag tell you?
It's a paper bag, and it is stuck to these tiny boxers.
Oh, there you have it.
There's something familiar about this. This grease smells like... peanut oil.
Is that in the bag too, or just the boxers? Hey, they're not mine. That's not enough wrapping for my package.
Package! Special delivery! Take it to the back door!
Yeah, great.
Jack, Jackie here. What do you need?
This is an intercom box from Harvey's office. It is broken, obviously dropped, but it still seems to work somehow. A small pair of children's boxers stuck to a paper bag. It looks like both objects are covered in peanut oil. How cute. The boxers have tiny acorns on them. Let's see. Hobo bathroom female, hobo bathroom male, front door.
Stick it, Birdman!
An AOL Time Warner Company.
Show me your hands!
Wait! I didn't do anything wrong. Not yet. Harvey! Help me out here. Say something.
How to save secret squirrel.
Wait, I'm an attorney and he's my client.
Yeah, he's my... Wait, what?
What are the charges?
Robbing your office. Take him away, boys.
No, wait! I don't do well in tight spaces with lonely men.
Oh, jeez. I'm pretty surprised that at least I think this is only on the Nintendo Wii. Alright. Mask Balm. This appears to be a lubricant for superheroes sensitive to facial chafing. It comes in a small, convenient tube. Nice! Dun, 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 dun. Clues always hide in garbage cans. Dirty, dirty little clues.
Just as I suspected. The coffee cup on Peanut's desk came from Javalux. Also, just as I suspected, this trash coffee cup is disgusting. Ew.
Alright. Turns out this coffee cup is from Javalux! And if only I could find someone that drinks Javalux coffee. Good old sizzling Javalux. Nothing else here. Yeah, I think I had enough dumpster diving for today. Oh, look at that, a fortune cookie, and it's still in the wrapper. Lucky day. Huh. Alright, free fortune cookie. A stale fortune cookie, probably not safe to eat. The fortune has 3 numbers separated with hyphens. What could this be? Ooh, I got a 1-up. I mean, nothing changed here.
Someone's here. Maybe I should talk to them.
No, don't talk to them.
We've been robbed!
You too?
No, we, as in the bird team.
Bird team.
Yeah, right.
Have you found any clues?
I have this triple-duper grande coffee cup from Javalux, which I found on Peanut's desk.
Couldn't that just belong to Peanut?
He's an ex-barista. He grinds his own.
Ha ha! Coarse grinding!
I also found these boxers and this greasy bag trapped under my intercom, which lay shattered on the sidewalk. Plus a set of car keys and this stack of money. Oh, and this. Think it could mean something?
Of course. So, for evidence, we've got a greasy bag / pair of boxers, a coffee cup, a set of keys, a stack of money, and a death ray console that runs on tubes. I'll round up the suspects and see you at the jail.
You, the object of my wrath.
Really don't have time for this now.
Hey, love what you've done with the place. Very minimal. Now, if you need furnishings, just let me know. I sell a bunch of stuff online.
I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, I lost a couple of things recently. Let's see here. One was a calfskin glove.
Haven't seen it.
Shucks. Oh, and I left my death ray somewhere.
It's right there by the window. Lock up when you leave.
I wonder why I just misplaced this giant fucking console. Haha. The safe is finally opening, revealing a lobster! Why a lobster? A foul beast with pincers, claws, and or hands with teeth, otherwise known as a lobster. Alright, I am just racking up these one-ups. Alright, well. It looks like Bird Girl brought Magilla Gorilla in for questioning. He already looks guilty with that big dumb face.
Magilla Gorilla? You?
We're just questioning him right now. Technically, he's a person of interest.
Don't you mean gorilla of interest?
Can you tell us where you were last night around midnight?
That's easy. I stopped to get a triple duper grande at the Javelux on my way back to the pet shop.
Wow, that's a lot of caffeine.
Well, I'm a lot of ape. Unfortunately, I spilled most of the coffee on me and got a bad burn.
That gorilla got grilled.
It's bad enough when he does the puns. Please continue.
I stood straight up, and the burn set in that way. I couldn't sit down all day.
But you're sitting now.
I spent the morning putting ice on it until I turned purple. I guess that made me a grape ape.
I think someone else holds the trademark on that.
Show him the evidence. That'll break him.
What evidence?
The evidence that links him conclusively to the crime? The evidence our whole case against him is based on.
Oh. Well, there's gonna be one thing.
This cup of coffee.
It can't be. Maybe the bad burns put me in a state of confusion. If I were a fish, I'd be guilty.
I'll see you in court.
Sorry.
She's not sorry.
Mr. Peebles had a bird contest at the store. He said there were no perches necessary.
The oversized ape loves coffee, but not just any old brand. He loves Javelux. The bigger the better. His owner, Mr. Peebles, tried to keep Magilla's caffeine consumption to a minimum. Alright, that was exciting. No, I'm not done. Secret squirrel. I bet his big secret is that he robbed my office. I should question this guy.
Secret squirrel? You?
You were there when they arrested me.
Just questioning.
Oh.
I'm innocent. I didn't do anything wrong.
You stole from me.
Stole what? You don't have any evidence to prove that.
Or do I?
Nope.
Nope, you just, that's it? Just nope. Alright. Oh.
When the police arrested you, this fell out of your trench coat.
I didn't mean to. Wait. That's my mask bomb for my dry, chapped mask eyes.
Oh, I get chapped eyes from my mask too. I guess anybody could have bought that.
This is ridiculous. I've been good. I followed every term of my probation since you failed to get me off on those flashing charges.
You were caught on tape.
Walnut Street.
I didn't say I didn't do it. Just that you failed to defend me.
Midnight last night. Do you have an alibi?
Sure. I was on a stakeout at Javelux. Heard there might be a gorilla that was scalding himself for insurance money.
Have any luck?
I struck out. Nothing. Zilch. Nada. I got too hungry, so just before midnight, I grabbed a bag of nuts and went home.
These nuts came in a bag?
A bag of nuts isn't a bag of nuts without a bag, Birdman.
That links you to the crime scene.
How?
We found this underneath my intercom right in front of 7 and 7.
That could be anyone's.
What about these?
Ah! My boxers!
We'll see you in court.
Agent 000 at your...
Secret Squirrel, Secret Squirrel, triple-digit spy, just recently finished serving probation for indecent exposure charges. He loves gadgets, lady squirrels, and walnuts.
Wait, there's a third suspect, X. Aren't you gonna question him? See what he knows?
X who?
X who?
The Eliminator, your arch nemesis. The guy in the magenta hood.
Not ringing a bell.
Yes, you're right. I'll go right away.
I'm right? I'm right! I can't believe you're really gonna march right up to your arch enemy who's only been trying to steal your crest for years just to prove your other client's innocence.
On second thought, you're right. It would be dumb to go looking for trouble. I'll deal with X later.
Sigh. The police gave me his home address.
You want me to go visit the home of the guy who spends his every waking moment trying to steal my crest? Ha! I'd be better off sleeping with the rats.
I don't think those are rats, though.
Harvey, what are you doing on that side?
Prosecuting, Your Honor. My office furniture has been stolen, and one of the two defendants is the guilty party.
Uh-huh. Which one?
Is it okay to say I'm not sure?
Okay. It's fantastic! Any chance we can find them both guilty?
I'll do my best.
Mr. Freezoid, you've got red team this week.
Hey, Your Honor, love to help you out, but I've already prepared a killer prosecution. Besides, admit it, it'd be pretty fun to see Birdman defend the people accused of stealing from him, am I right?
Compelling. Harvey, I appoint you to represent the defendants.
But, Your Honor, I'm the victim in this case.
Fascinating. But hey, you're a defense attorney. They're your defendants. Defend away! Mr. Prosecutor, your case.
I'd like to call Secret Squirrel to the stand. Hey, cool hat, love the eye thing. Where were you last Thursday evening around midnight?
I was staking out the Javelux, looking for signs of a serial coffee scalder. I took a meal break just before midnight. Nothing beats a nice walnut cashew party mix at a time like that. I spent some time scouting out the ladies while I finished my snack. The stakeout turned into a strikeout, so I went home.
If you're going to cosplay as Mentok the Mind Taker, you need to practice your ooh.
Isn't the Javelux right across the street from the offices of 7 and 7?
Yes, I'm familiar with the place.
So, you were on a stakeout right in front of the building at the time it was robbed, and you didn't see a thing?
My attention was, otherwise occupied.
So, these nuts came in a bag?
Of course! I grabbed myself some nuts in a bag and devoured them as I finished up my stakeout.
No, that's it? Nothing else? Well, I guess that does make some sense. Nothing looks out of place here. Here is a bag found at the scene of the crime, under the remains of my intercom, attached to a pair of tiny boxers.
Ah! My boxers!
Harvey, didn't I just ask you to defend this man? What are you exactly? Oh, never mind.
You did?
Well, so far, you've done an excellent job of prosecuting him. Now give it another whirl from the right side this time, or I'll find you in contempt of court, and you'll end up sharing a cell with the gorilla over there.
Think. There must be something in the evidence that proves this bag is not Secret Squirrel's. These may be your boxers that were crammed into that paper sack, but tell us, what kind of nuts did you say you had, Secret Squirrel?
A walnut cashew party mix.
Then this bag couldn't possibly be yours, because this bag is covered in peanut oil.
What? I'm allergic to peanuts.
Don't worry, there's no more nuts left in the bag.
But I get sick from even trace amounts.
Say what now?
I think I'm going into prophylactic shock. Peanuts. Why did it have to be peanuts? Ugh.
All right, medical recess until the squirrel recovers.
But, Your Honor, my client is clearly innocent of the charges filed against him.
And just how is that, exactly?
The peanuts! He couldn't have eaten what was in that bag. It would have killed him on the spot.
Damn. Harvey, you're right. Nice recovery. Not guilty. We'll reconvene to try Magilla Gorilla for the crime instead.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Phil still hasn't replaced my stuff. Why is that still here? And why is it blocking my window? Thanks, Mrs. Eliminator. This is both creepy and flattering.
Hello, you've reached the evil lair of X the Eliminator. Please leave a message with your name, time, and the mission of death about which you called. Unless you're Birdman, in which case you can just surrender the crest on Birdman's helmet. Where is the stop button on this? There we go.
If you were to cosplay as X the Eliminator, how many people do you think would actually get the reference? This looks like it could be some sort of device that plugs into some type of technological machine. I really should have paid attention in science class. A business card for X the Eliminator with some website listed. myharveyobsession.com. Creepy. A receipt for Larry's Discount Lairs. A receipt from Larry's Discount Lairs concerning a subterranean dungeon complete with 6 types of death traps and built-in smoothie machine. Underground smoothies. This stupid TV needs a remote to turn on, and I don't see one anywhere here. Maybe if this place wasn't so cluttered, I could watch my stories. I think any cosplay would work if you can pull off, like, if you go over the top and can do the voice too.
Yeah, maybe this thingamajig fits into the whatchamacallit thing here. Uh-oh. Yeah, this looks harmless.
Yeah, it looks harmless enough. Oh.
Whoa, good thing it fired harmlessly outside.
After all that fuss, the machine spat out a business card? For what? A business card for Tufts Moving Company. The logo on this card looks suspiciously like the logo on the keys. Look out.
Magilla Gorilla, what is your beverage of choice?
Coffee.
And more than coffee, Javalux coffee. Now, I have your sworn affidavit that you were in the vicinity of the building purchasing a coffee in a paper cup identical to the one found at the crime scene around midnight the evening of the burglary.
Sure.
Well, then why don't you go ahead and just admit that you did it?
All right, you got me. Now can I go home to Mr. Peebles?
Yay! Well done. Guilty as charged.
Wait, can't we hear some actual testimony here? I mean, there's nothing for me to poke holes through.
I had just gotten off of work. I stopped at the Javalux across from 7 and 7 to pick up a coffee before going home. I spilled some of the hot coffee on my lap. Fortunately, I ordered a triple duper grande and still had some to drink. I stood right up and then couldn't sit down. The pain made everything kinda hazy. That must have been when I robbed Birdman's office.
I would beg to differ with this statement, but I think it sounds just fine.
It's like, what work does he do?
No, that's it? Nothing else? Yeah, nothing looks out of place here. How do you know you robbed my office?
Isn't that what I'm charged with? Should I confess to something else? I'm confused.
You couldn't have robbed my office. It's impossible. The coffee you spilled on yourself prevented you from sitting down or even bending over. You wouldn't be able to fit through my door.
I suppose that's true. I didn't do it then?
Well done, Harvey. I'd like to pronounce our primo primate friend here.
Objection. I'd like a chance to further question the witness.
Spoil sport.
Mr. Gorilla, you say you could not bend over at the time of the crime.
Yes, that coffee did it to me.
Can you climb, Mr. Gorilla?
Like a monkey.
Could you climb up through the window of Mr. Birdman's office?
So that's how I did it.
Exactly.
Objection! I can prove he didn't do that.
Really, how?
There was something that would have gotten in his way.
Oh, it's under profiles for some reason.
When I came into my office this morning, I saw X's death ray machine blocking the windows. There's no way Magilla Gorilla could have gotten past it.
Hoo-hoo-hoo! Not guilty again! Harvey, you're on a roll.
Am I interrupting anything?
Come on in, Birdman. You're the man of the hour.
Oh, who's the stiff?
Birdman. Just what this party needs. More sausage in the soup.
Oh, so you're a real animal, they tell me.
I'm a primate.
You know, I still don't have any clue what happened to all my stuff.
Then let's figure it out. Oh, this'll be great. Court is in the hot tub.
All right, but I want to prosecute this time. It's my stuff we're talking about here.
I call defense.
Done and done. Harvey, call your first witness.
Peanut?
Oh, yeah, I'll testify. As long as I don't have to actually stand.
Deal. Go.
I call Peanut to the stand. Bubble Jet. I know you had something to do with this. Come clean.
Okay, here goes. I didn't steal anything, period. How's that for a testimony?
Courtroom in the hot tub.
Come on, Peanut, play along. Tell us what you did that night.
I was playing darts at the birdcage. That's where I ran into X the Eliminator. He seemed a bit intoxicated, so I offered to look after his death ray device. Oh my. I would do the same for any friend.
No, that's it? Nothing else? I would beg to differ with this statement, but I think it sounds just fine. Well, I guess that does make some sense.
Harvey, beware the mind taker.
So, you're friends with X the Eliminator?
Well, by friend, I mean more like business associate. Then there would need to be the right reasons.
What about 1 million? Or at least 1,000 reasons?
Yeah, those would be the right reasons.
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here. So how did you get that thing all the way back to my office by yourself?
I drove.
You don't have a car!
I know, I drove X's car.
So that explains those keys.
Yep, regular old car keys.
Yeah, let's see what X has to say about all of this. Next witness.
That's my line. Line taker!
Can I call X to the stand?
Better.
Oh, jeez.
Spill it, baghead.
Can you tell us what happened that night?
I need that mind wipe.
I was out celebrating the opening of my new business, and I suppose I may have had a few too many. I asked Peanut if he'd watch after my death ray machine for me. I don't remember what happened afterward. And now I find myself accused by you of robbing you blind. Me, your #1 fan. A foe. I mean foe.
Harvey, beware the mind taker.
No, I will just press everything.
Well, I guess that does make some sense. Did you give him these keys?
Yes, they're to the mother's escort. Damned escort.
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here. I would beg to differ with this statement, but I think it sounds just fine.
Jackie here, what do you need?
Everyone give Birdman a hand for completely wasting our time!
I forgot about him. Okay, so I guess I'm not getting information about this business.
No, that's it? Nothing else? That seemed right in my head. Stupid head!
Yeah, great. Alright.
Harvey, beware the mind taker.
Well, I guess that does make some sense. Would those, in fact, be keys to a moving van rented out by this company?
Yes. How did you... It's so hard to talk about. But I'm finally moving into a place of my own.
Say, tell me more about this place you're moving into.
Well, I finally decided to move out of my mother's basement. I needed a moving van, and I paid Peanut to lend me a hand with lugging everything. My arms are so sore from packing and moving that I can barely move them. Anyway, it's a quiet little place. It's on the water with an amazing view.
Harvey, beware the mind taker.
I think it'd be pretty easy to cosplay as the X the Eliminator, considering he's just a big red guy.
What kind of view do you have in an underground lair?
Darn it! That was supposed to be a surprise. I had a whole set of death traps installed just for you.
So, X, where did you get the money for something like that?
Oh, shut up. You know what I did. You've known it all along.
I did? I mean, yes, I did.
Just do it. Do it! Lay down that final piece of evidence, that last piece of the puzzle that will reveal my crime and seal my fate.
So, myharveyobsession.com, we buy/sell Harvey Birdman memorabilia. Huh?
Damn you, Birdman! You foiled my plans once again.
I still have some questions, though.
Let me. X's nefarious plot was to auction Harvey's stolen stuff off to the highest bidder, which, since it was all worthless to anyone but Harvey, would be Harvey. Then X hoped to make a bulk trade, the missing office furniture, or Harvey's crest, I am brilliant.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Well, alright.
Well, everybody, everything's back to normal. And Peanut, X, do you have anything to say to me?
Drawing a blank? Something to do with you loaning me your crest?
No, you can thank me for not pressing charges.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could. But I won't!
Oh my god, it's so evil that he's not thanking him.
One question. There was something found on 2 pieces of evidence that wasn't explained at trial, and that was... peanut oil, both on the nutsack and on the coffee
oil
cup.
on the
How did that
nutsack.
happen?
It's not a nutsack if it don't have nuts in it.
Nutsack! Ha ha! Finally getting that.
And the coffee cup with peanut oil?
Yeah, that was mine. And that wasn't oil. Although it was a peanut derivative.
Ew. Wait. Hold on. I saw that. It was like special thanks to a bunch of weird looking medical sounding words. You could probably do one more. From glamour to slamor. Slamor.
So, what are you doing here again?
You know, the hippo made out with like all the women in accounting. That is good TV. Don't you have a girlfriend or maybe even a hot little boy toy? We can film the 2 of you whipping towels at each other.
Birdman, I was told that the documentary was a little lacking on your side. We have to show these people just how much we put on the table each day. The dangers of the job. The sexy dangers. Like a crocodile in a miniskirt.
Dangers?
Camera boy, come with me. I'll show you how we cull the herd. Interns, beware.
This reality show thing is getting out of hand.
Yeah, Phil asked me to replace the Dijon in the break room with mustard gas.
Survival of the sexy. Ha ha!
Mr. Birdman, I need your help.
Oh, hey. Chemical castration. It has alliteration. I like it. Although I'd have to imagine it puts off the ladies.
My name was not the judo, and then we changed it to chemical castration. But I wanted something to make me feel tough, so I changed it to nail gun.
Nail gun?
Well, when you're snapping wood, you need a nail gun.
So what are you in for? Nails?
Apparently, there's also a gangster named Nail Gun that robbed a bank. They think it was me.
Well, how hard can it be to prove a tiny duck didn't commit a bank robbery? This is a case of mistaken identity.
I'll take the case.
Yeah, how hard can it be to defend a tiny little duck from allegedly robbing a bank?
Sorry I'm late. Flat tire. Anyway, this is the case of State versus Nail Gun. Let's just get on with it.
It's all pretty cut and dry. Someone going by the name of Nail Gun robbed the Iron Safe Bank on 3rd with a heist note. Then they picked up this duck going by the name of Nail Gun, and he signed a confession.
He signed a confession.
Oops. That wasn't very good.
Plus, a statement recorded at the scene of the crime claimed the masked robber was short and talked with a lisp.
I don't really see how the robber having a mask comes into play in this case at all. I mean, how many people in their day-to-day lives have to wear masks to get their job done?
The bird is right. The mask is inconsequential. Scratch it from the list.
Aha.
The size of my client is only relevant if we know the size of the eyewitness who saw Yaki. I mean, Nail Gun robbing the bank.
Oh, come on. Size is relative, but seriously, what is smaller than this duck? Fine, scratch the short thing from the testimony.
My client doesn't have a lisp.
What, are you kidding me? Hey, Duck, do you think you have a lisp?
Yeah, maybe he has a bit of a lisp.
He has a horrible speech impediment, obviously referred to as a lisp by the witness. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Your witness, Birdman.
About a week ago, I decided to change my name to Nail Gun. Before I knew what was going on, I was arrested for robbing a bank. They made me sign a confession note, or else I would be in big trouble. I'm sorry everyone is so mad at me.
It's actually a little painful to listen to.
Did you know there was a wanted criminal with the same name?
Well, I saw it in the newspaper, and I thought it sounded cool. Besides, what woman is going to say I was going to have chemical castration?
Yeesh.
No, that's it? Nothing else? Yeah, nothing looks out of place here.
Oops. That one.
This one with the chicken scratchings?
Yes, Mr. Bird, sir. They said if I didn't sign it, I would get the electric chair.
I think this confession note says it all.
The duck signed a confession note admitting to the crime. How do you think that proves his innocence?
Simple. My client may have written this, but it could say anything.
How do you know he wrote his name? Maybe it's a drawing, a code,
or even a map. Is this a map? Oh, where's the treasure?
It's just my name.
This is my client's handwriting on the confession note. Be it hard to decipher, it proves that this duck did not rob the bank.
What? Ridiculous. How?
The handwriting doesn't match. The heist note is written in a flowing script, where this confession note is written with webbed feet.
Point taken. Very perceptive, Birdman. Nothing escapes you, does it?
It doesn't take a real lawyer to see this duck is innocent.
So, are you claiming that you're not a real lawyer, Birdman? Do you have your legal license with you, by chance, to prove it?
I, left it in my other briefcase.
Seriously? You tried a case without your legal license? That's grounds for imprisonment.
Oh, God, fine, whatever. Is it lunch yet? Bailiff, take him away.
Wait, I have my correspondence school diploma at the office. I just need to go to the office.
Birdman, have someone bring me your diploma, and I'll release you from prison. Maybe!
Savage.
I'm in jail. Again. How could this happen? My career, my professional image, my life.
That's it! I have to call Peanut and ask him to get my license to mentor.
7 and 7 is my home away from home.
Well, that's a little,
Hey, buddy. Just need to sneak a quick phone call.
You don't have phone privileges.
Oh, discipline. I admire that. I'll tell you what. In exchange for the call, I will give you my, pudding pack from lunch. Huh? It's vanilla.
Look, one of my snitches informed me that someone is planning an escape. Find out who, and the phone is all yours.
You have a deal.
Huh. I don't remember any of this.
Hey, you. Are you the new guy everyone's talking about?
Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Excellent. Check this out. I need you to call this phone number.
That's toilet paper.
I use the other ply. Paper is paper. Just call the number and ask the man who answers to take out the garbage. Got it?
It seems like a job for someone else.
No. You're gonna do it. You don't have no choice.
I feel like I have a choice.
Oh, I'd love to call your friend.
You're a smart bird. Do this right, and I'll owe you one.
Great. Great. Yeah, I could have done without that.
I'll make you an offer you won't
I'll
understand.
make you an offer you won't understand.
Have you made any calls since you got here?
You talk a lot. You talk to the wrong people in here, and it'll get you killed.
It's always killing with you. So, what have you been up to today? Making friends?
Oh, that's an interesting cucumber you have on your bed.
I'm on garden detail. You tell anyone I'm smuggling cucumbers, and I'll kill you.
And you can keep it.
How do I get to this garden? You know what? I'll just look around and find it.
Jesus.
You want to hear me say something?
Burly
Go
man.
screw.
On adventure, strange prison garden, there's a snowman.
Ahoy! Doing a little gardening?
Intense. A cross-pollination of bird and man. A Birdman, if you will.
Harvey, Birdman. And I will.
Hello. I'm number 2. Does the Birdman desire a genetically evolved potato? It is both delicious and filled with the power to get you through the day. More power than you could ever dream of.
Genetically evolved?
Sounds like
that sounds dangerous.
Too much potato.
I'm just cracking open the potato potential by increasing their natural electrolytes, filling them with power, surging their abilities, making them supreme among the tubers.
So that means there's something in them?
Nope, just 100% Idaho goodness.
Oh.
So, do you tend to this garden by yourself?
I have full access to the garden. However, some jerk decided to dump all these blue rocks onto it. It'll take me days to clear them all off.
Blue rocks.
Genetic engineering is like nature's steroids without all the
He's named number 2. This abominable prisoner has a long criminal record dating back to his days assisting mad scientists for the FEAR organization. He has been in the electric chair 7 times. Now he tends to the prison garden. Neat. Oh great, a pile of dirt. I'm so glad he made me investigate that. Wait, there seems to be something buried inside the mound. An exceptionally large, dirty potato. Potatoes are also called horse bells, earth beans, and ground tomatoes. It's fun to learn.
Hey, buddy. Just need to sneak a quick phone call.
You don't have phone privileges.
Oh, discipline. I admire that. I'll tell you what. In exchange for the call, I will give you my pudding pack from lunch. Huh? It's vanilla.
Look, one of my snitches informed me that someone is planning an escape. Find out who, and the phone is all yours.
You have a deal.
Great. Let's go back to the social area. Getting a lot of seemingly useless evidence. The exercise room.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Ew, hey, lobster.
Hey, buddy. Do me a favor and don't mention this little fiasco to anyone in C Block. I got a rep to maintain. Okay? Okay?
Yeah, sure thing. What happened?
Every now and then these things get a mind of their own. They speed up, slow down, go backwards.
Really?
Yeah. There have been a lot of strange electronic glitches around the prison lately.
Huh. Should I help him? Moo. Did I just get a flamboyant moo? Moo.
Oh,
Alright. Just gonna...
Look what I found in the garden. Blue rock.
Congratulations. You found a bunch of trash. Now get it out of here.
I know you're hiding something behind your back. You leave me no choice.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Now I have a cucumber. The plot thickens.
There you have it, the evidence you've been looking for. Someone was digging a tunnel.
Wow, amazing work, Sherlock. Now just tell me whose cell you found this in and you can use the phone.
Sadly, it's my own cellmate.
That's a funny coincidence. He came and told me that it was you that was trying to break out.
I'm telling you, my cellmate is trying to escape.
Nope.
Nope.
I found it in... It was those guys.
Those little guys?
Yeah, I found it in their cell.
Those little bastards. I knew it.
Okay, then.
Well, that was horrible. So, can I use the phone?
Hello?
I have a message from some peeps on the inside.
I was told that you should probably take out the garbage.
Consider it done.
So it's been you.
I was calling my mom.
You're losing all your privileges from here on out.
There's got to be something I can do to fix this.
Not unless you're a lawyer.
Really? It just so happens that I am. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, at your service.
Well, conveniently, we're having an in-prison court case in like 5 minutes. We'll forget about this little incident if you act as the prosecutor.
Really?
Sure.
On one condition, though. I want you to send someone to my office to get my legal diploma.
Fine. If you can win the case, we'll escort you.
So, what's the case?
Electronics are on the fritz. We think one of the prisoners has some sort of superpowers.
Yeah. Like the lights flicker while I walk at night through C Block. It's really scary.
We even found a cell unlocked.
So, I just need to find out what's causing these electrical disturbances.
I'll take the case.
This is weird.
Let's get started. So, what's this case about? Who am I prosecuting?
Birdman? I was almost done with my community service. Go to your happy place, Mintalk. Go to your happy place.
How can this be a fair trial? He's a real lawyer, and I'm not.
That sounds good. I judge in favor of the defense. Case
Wait! Just give me a chance. How can I be both a real lawyer and also be in jail for not having a law license?
Oh, you make an excellent argument, Birdman. For once!
So, you'll let me out of jail?
No, but I will let you keep playing pretend lawyer in this case.
I'd like to call Dum Dum to the stand.
It looks like this defendant is being accused of manipulating electrical devices using his mind. So, the little doggy is an electrical mind taker, huh? Well, can you do this, you overgrown remote control? The fluorescents are now soft lights. Beat that, doggy!
Dum-Dum, if you would please give us your testimony.
I brought my laundry back to my room. The guard shut the door, and I heard it lock. Minutes later, I dropped to the floor with sharp pains in my heart. When I came to, 4 guards were beating on me.
Oh.
Why were they beating you?
Apparently, my cell door was unlocked. I wouldn't know, because I think I was having a heart attack.
What a coincidence. Having a heart attack at the same time as the electronic door unlocking.
So what? What does having a heart attack have anything to do with an electronic lock?
I'll make...
So, I see you have a pacemaker. You have heart problems?
Yeah, so?
Well, a pacemaker is an electronic device that's supposed to regulate the heart.
Well, it must be messed up.
Why would the defendant use mental powers to give himself a heart attack? I would like to call someone else to the stand. Number 2, I call the organic gardener to the stand. Prepare for testimonial questioning.
On what grounds? I need some sort of evidence.
This magic potato. No? Alright. Shit.
Number 2, I call the organic gardener to the stand. Prepare for testimonial questioning.
On what grounds? I need some sort of evidence.
Alright. Shit, I don't know.
Genetic engine.
It says here that number 2 was a scientist before coming to prison.
A scientist of tremendous power, carefully combining life forms, genetically creating...
Just get on the stand without more talking. Stand up here.
Yeah, okay.
So, number 2, tell us your story.
Oh, not much to tell. I worked with Baron von Steemacher for a while, helping him surge in power, gaining more strength by the day, amassing unstoppable momentum. Then he kicked it. I fell in with the wrong crowd for a while. Bad stuff happened, and I was sentenced to electrocution. Genetic and...
Your file says you've been in the chair 7 times.
Yeah, I danced through death row 7 times, but every time the power goes out just before they flip the switch. Lucky me.
How convenient. So tell us all just what makes you so lucky.
Karma, power, charisma. Also, probably because of all my probational work, I'm really good with kids and smaller animals.
Isn't there something else at work here? Couldn't you have done it with your scientific acumen? Something involving... You told me that you'd grown potatoes of amazing power. Couldn't they control electronic devices?
Wow! How did fear never beat you?
A machine controlling potato. That seems like a stretch, Birdman.
Straight from his garden. That electrolyte-filled potato could work as a battery. In theory, it could power a remote-control device.
Yeah, he's grasping for straws. He ain't got no proof or no case. Just some talk about some device.
He's right. Without a device, you have no proof, Birdman. You have 1 hour to present the guard at the payphone with this device. Otherwise, the case will be thrown out. Woo!
All right. Taco Bell dog.
So this whole prison thing is starting to get really annoying.
Really? Is it the stabbings in the showers or the total lack of freedom that's getting to you?
Well, this court thing in particular, the only way I can win this case so I can get out and become a lawyer again is by finding some device hooked into a potato.
Like the one Pixie and Dixie have?
What are you doing in my cell?
I came by to thank you for helping me take the garbage out and for clearing me at the trial.
Really? Wow. Wow, no one's ever given me counterfeit money before.
That stuff is like currency in here.
I thought cigarettes were like currency in here.
Whoa. Look at the rich lawyer with his talk of cigarette currency.
Pixie and Dixie have a potato device? I thought it was number 2's.
Oh, yeah. That guy makes the devices and sells them. But Pixie and Dixie have one in particular.
Where did you see this? I need to find it.
Number 2 hides them somewhere when he's not using them. Should I be telling you all of this? You know what? That's all you get. I know when to shut my mouth.
So, it's hidden somewhere
You
in
said
the prison.
too much, you mutt.
Hey guys, looking good just standing there. Really tough and cool. I heard you have a potato device. How about I buy that off you? You want some money, little guys? You have change for 1,000? Okay. Keep the change.
$1,000 bill.
Here it is. A potato with stuff hooked to it.
So that thing controls electronic devices.
Well, I think it lights up dark areas, like a flashlight or something.
I see. Well, you're an idiot. That is not going to help your case. Didn't he give you an hour?
Huh. Can I look in here with the flashlight potato? Ooh.
There it is! The potato remote device. I need to get this to the guard right away.
Alright. So I just exchanged one potato for another.
Here it is. This time I'm sure of it. A remote control made from a potato.
That's it. Thanks, Birdman. I'll tell the warden that you can leave tomorrow under an overly oppressive supervisor.
Finally. Now I can prove that I'm a licensed lawyer and clear my name. Well, I cleared everything up and have my law license back again. And I won 2 cases. Oh, this is about as good as it gets.
What is with the zombie
Nothing
and the
could
turtle?
ruin this day.
What is happening right now? Yeah. Well, it's late and I have work in the morning. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm going to post a list of all the games I own. As much as everyone thinks I should just use ROMs and emulators, nothing beats the feel of an actual controller. That's just me, though. Good night, everybody.